I am Dr. Rachel Coert. I am a research psychologist. I am the research director of Take This. I have been studying the uses and effects of digital games for more than 10 years and have been specifically focusing on the role of extremism in games for the last 3.
Hello, I'm Dr. Elizabeth Comer. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist and a qualitative researcher for Take This.
Our current research project, it's a collaboration between Middlebury College, Take This, and Logically AI. It is a 2-year project funded by a grant from the Department of Homeland Security. The aim of this project is to develop tools and best practices to more effectively address extremism in games. There are 4 research streams to this project. There are gamer surveys, game developer interviews, social network analyses, and moderation strategies at scale. So the first, gamer surveys, is my research stream. I'm looking at both the prevalence of extremist actions in games as well as the extent to which these beliefs have been internalized among game players. Scoping survey, we just finished data collection, and I would like to present some preliminary data from that. One of the things we looked at was prevalence, and we asked participants how often they experienced, witnessed, and perpetrated various forms of extreme behavior: racism, misogyny, LGBTQIA hate, white nationalism, anti-government sentiment, and Islamism. And what we found is that it's pretty common to be a direct target of these words and actions. Witnessing it, however, is essentially normalized. So what we're looking at here is really a normalization of extreme hate in digital space. So the second work stream, the game developer interview work, is being led by my colleague, Dr. Elizabeth Kilmer, who is going to say a few words now about that process.
I'd like to introduce you to the industry focus groups that we're using as part of our project to develop effective cross-sector resources to disrupt extremist activity and recruitment in digital games. We understand that games are particularly powerful in their ability to help build communities and spark identity development. In these industry focus groups, we're meeting with members of trust and safety, community management, design, and leadership teams of studios of all sizes to better understand the tools that studios are currently using to combat radicalization and extremism in games, as well as the tools they'd like to have access to. Through these focus groups, as well as the other aspects of our research, our ultimate goal is to develop targeted resources for stakeholders in this area, including game studios, policymakers, and the general public, with a particular focus on parents and educators. We believe the development of resources for all 3 of these groups of stakeholders is vital to shape effective change moving forward.
So we are encouraged that there is a growing community of researchers and policymakers and advocates working in this space of extremism in games, and we look forward to future conversations. If you would like to continue this discussion about games and extremism, we would love to bring this talk to South by Southwest 2024. Please vote for this in the panel picker. The competition is highly competitive, and public voting counts for 30% of your overall score. We hope to see you there, and thank you.